What's going on, guys? Monitor back here with EasyChess.com to talk about a question that I've been getting a lot recently from my 300 to 400 rated players, which is how do I catapult my king's pawn opening into a checkmate advantage for myself? Sorry about that text there, get blown up a little bit. Anyways, it's a great question. I'm sorry about that. It's a great question. How do you? A lot of people play this move. A lot of people play king's pawn opening, but they're not exactly sure what it implies as far as pressure, as far as putting your opponent in checkmate. So I wanted to run through a quick little example game, give you guys one tip in particular that Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru use to really catapult their advantage here with the king's pawn opening, just to show you guys and help teach you guys a little bit about the game of chess and why this move is so powerful and what it can really mean. So here we go. We'll start the game off with king's pawn opening. 99% of the, sorry about that, 99% of the time they're going to react with king's pawn opening. Because they're a 300, 400 rated player, they're not going to go with anything crazy like this. They're just gonna keep it safe, keep it simple, do exactly what you did. You're gonna respond immediately with bishop c4. No thought behind it whatsoever, because you don't need to put thought behind it. It's attacking this f7 pawn, which could fork these two pieces. This is really the best position in this.
So then I said to him,
situation.
"You gotta customize your car insurance with Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need."
What I see in 95% of scenarios with 300 to 400 rated players is this. Which is not a bad move. It's a fine move. It's a by the book move. Bishop c5 is okay, but essentially they're mirroring you here. They're not really gaining an advantage. They're just keeping themselves at 50-50. You kind of have the advantage because it's your move next, and we're going to take that advantage and run with it with knight f3. What knight f3 does is it puts pressure on this pawn, right? Because you're immediately attacking this pawn. And also what you're doing for the late game is you're setting up an attack with the knight to focus on this f7 pawn, which is weak, especially because this bishop is in line with it. You're going to connect these two pieces here and possibly checkmate the king or fork the king somehow. Anyways, this is just a great position that leaves a lot of attack open for white. Black's going to respond with knight f6. I see this way too often, guys. Knight f6 is not a great move. Okay, it's an inaccuracy according to chess.com, but according to me, this is a blunder. Sorry about that, it knocked my water bottle over. This move is clearly the best move in this situation because you are putting a little bit more pressure on white. You're just opening yourself up a little bit more than this. This doesn't really give you anything because at this point it's white's turn to move. I have the option. I have the decision making here, and that's what you want in chess. You want the options. You want to give your opponent absolutely nothing to work with. So what we're going to do here is, sorry about that, is we're not going to play knight e5 like you would think. You'll see Hikaru and Magnus do a lot is hang their bishop to these two pawns right here on e6. Why do we do that? Well, we do this because now it's... Be great, guys. Bye.